What made my dad pack my bags the night before my high school graduation? I thought graduation would be the happiest week of my life until my mom destroyed everything. My parents split when I was a baby. Mom signed custody to dad and moved away. Dad raised me alone for 17 years, working 2 jobs. He never missed a school event. He taught me to ride a bike, drive, be good. Mom visited once yearly. She never called. 2 weeks before graduation, Mom suddenly called. Dad's face drained of color. His hand gripped the phone tight. His knuckles turned white. He said, "Okay," and hung up. My heart pounded. I asked, "Dad, what's wrong?" He stared at the wall and whispered, "Your mom wants to visit." Mom showed up the next day with cold eyes. She said, "Go upstairs now. This is between me and your father." I tried to speak. She snapped, "Now." I sat at the stairs. My hands were shaking. Mom said, "I made a terrible mistake 17 years ago, and my family is forcing me to fix it." My mind raced. Dad asked, "What are you talking about?" Then he yelled, "You can't do this to him." Mom left. Dad came upstairs with tears pouring down his face. I grabbed his arm. He looked at me like his world was ending and whispered, "Everything will be okay." He closed his bedroom door. Nothing felt okay. The next morning felt like a nightmare. Dad sat staring at his plate. His coffee got cold in his shaking hands. I asked, "Dad, are you okay? Please talk to me." He wouldn't look up. He said, "I'm just tired," but his voice sounded hollow. That started the worst 2 weeks of my life. Every day, Dad pulled further away. We used to cook dinner together. Now he ate alone in his room. I kept thinking, what did I do? He stopped asking about graduation. Whenever I entered a room, he left. I felt invisible. By the first week, I was losing my mind. I cornered him. My voice cracked. I asked, "Did I do something wrong? Please tell me what's happening." He finally looked at me. His eyes were sad and empty. He said, "I love you more than anything in this world." Then he walked away. My chest felt tight. Why was he acting like this? I texted him at work. I wrote, "Dad, I'm scared. Something is wrong. I need you to talk to me, please." I watched him read it. The 3 dots appeared. Then they disappeared. He never responded. By the second week, Dad looked 20 years older. His eyes were bloodshot every morning. I heard him pacing at night. One afternoon, I came home early. I heard Dad on the phone. His voice sounded desperate. He said, "There has to be some way to fight this. Do I have any rights at all?" Then I heard, "I can't lose my son. He's my whole world." My hands trembled. Was he talking about me? I knocked. My heart was pounding. He opened the door. I asked, "Dad, what's going on? Who are you losing?" His face crumbled. He closed the door. I stood there crying. The night before graduation, I came home excited. I called out, "Dad, rehearsal was amazing." I walked upstairs. My bedroom door was open. Dad was shoving all my clothes into garbage bags. Time stopped. I couldn't breathe. I choked out, "Dad, what are you doing?" He froze. He turned around crying. Dad's body was shaking. He said, "Your mom is coming to get you tonight." My legs went weak. I asked, "What? Why?" He said, "Your mom will explain everything." I started panicking. My heart raced. I said, "Dad, you're scaring me." He looked at me with pain and said, "I'm sorry. I tried everything." The doorbell rang. Mom walked in with her parents. My stomach turned. They never visited. Mom sat down. She said, "I need to tell you about your father." I said, "Dad's right here." She shook her head. "I mean your biological father." The room spun. "I cheated 17 years ago. I got pregnant. He isn't your real father." I felt punched. Dad was sobbing. 2 weeks ago, I got sick. I needed a kidney transplant. The hospital did blood testing. That's when everyone found out. Her dad jumped in. "Your mother committed a sin against God." Her mom added, "It's wrong for a man to raise another man's child." Mom said, "My parents threatened to disown me if I didn't take you. I depend on them." Dad's voice was quiet. "I called 5 lawyers. Everyone said I'd lose. I never adopted you. I have no rights." Her dad stared at me. "You should be grateful we're fixing this mistake." I lived with them 3 horrible months. The morning of my 18th birthday, I packed my bags. I called Dad and said, "I'm coming home." When her dad threatened legal action, I said, "I'm an adult. You have 0 control." Dad and I are closer than ever. Turns out the hardest part isn't finding out he's not your biological father. It's watching cruel people destroy a family that loved each other.